In this video, I will share with you 5 tips that will help you progress as a new player in Black Desert Online. These tips can also be very useful for some experienced players as well. A lot of these tips are things that I wish I knew when I first started, especially the last tip, so make sure you watch the whole video. Now let's get it. What's going on? I'm Oz99 and welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want more tips on BDO, then subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on the next video. Starting off with my first tip, when you first start Black Desert, it's really easy to skip the story and go straight to grinding to get to level 56 as quickly as possible. Although that's not a bad idea and a lot of people do recommend it, I would recommend sticking with the story for obvious reasons. One is you're going to end up having to do the story anyways. Plus, the story is a good way to make money early on because a lot of the quests give you gold bars that are worth 1 million silver. You also get a lot of contribution points and knowledge, which will help you make even more money in the long run. The story is also a good way to get exposed to the many elements in BDO, which can help you digest a lot of the daunting content that the game has to offer. Keep in mind, the story is not the best source for information because Black Desert does not explain its mechanics the best, but it still helps. Wait, what? Yeah, sadly some MMOs don't do their best at explaining what you're actually supposed to be doing in their games. But this brings us to our second tip, which is to join guilds and discords. This is super important, y'all. Guilds and discords are filled with experienced players on so many different topics. BDO is a huge game with so much information being thrown at you, and simply joining a guild or discord can help you relieve a lot of that stress off of you. There's a discord for literally every class that maps out what gear stats you need and what gear stats you should be focusing on and what skill rotations are the best as well. There are discords for just about anything in BDO. There are discords for boss spawns, for XP belts, there's even discords for life skills. I'm actually going to leave a few helpful discords in the description below, so please feel free to check them out at your own leisure and get into discords and get some extra help. Guilds are also great for making extra silver on the side through guild payouts, which is a daily payment for just being in the guild. You can increase how much you receive by participating in guild quests, which usually involve killing a bunch of mobs or farming a certain item. Guildmates can also help you level up a lot faster than if you were just grinding by yourself, and also it's a good way to meet new people to kind of link up with and just network, so anytime you want to farm, you have somebody to farm with. Now the next tip on the list is something I fell for personally when I first started BDO, and that's not watching what you buy off the market early on. Your first objective in BDO should be to get a plus 15 weapon, so please don't cheap out and buy anything lower than a plus 15 because you may not be able to resell that weapon. I bought a plus 12 and now I still can't resell that weapon, and I've been trying for a month now. Now keep in mind, it's not a total loss because I can still upgrade that plus 12 weapon into a plus 15, but if you are just starting out, you are probably lacking the funds to invest in upgrade stones and also fail stacks. So make sure you buy armors and weapons that you know will resell on the market. Now here's a quick tip for number 4, and this one will save you loads of time. Talk to every NPC you come across with their name. This is super important because it increases your energy. Energy is a resource that you will need in order to do most life skills, and it sucks having to backtrack to all the cities and nodes you passed while questing. Trust me, I am still backtracking to this day and it's fucking terrible. So every time you enter a new city or node, speak to every question mark on your map. Alright, now tip number 5 is something I wish I paid attention to when I first started off, and that's using your daily XP boost when you're trying to level up. If you press Y, you will bring up your reward tab, which will have 2 XP boosts available. One is for combat XP and the other is for skill XP as well as life XP for at least 1 hour. It's important to use these daily so you can level up as quickly as possible and not waste time like I did. You can also get a 50% XP boost from your Black Spirit for 30 minutes in exchange for 50 energy, which is important and why you should be getting your energy up as you're doing the story. If you really want to max out your XP gain, then wait for a XP bell to pop up on your server, or you could join a bell Discord so you know which servers have bells on them. Also, nighttime is the best time to grind as well because mobs give more XP, although they do become harder to kill. Now that's if you really want to max out the amount of XP you can get. If you utilize all of these boosts at the same time, then you will be able to power level in no time. But I want to know from you guys, what are some things you wish you knew before starting BDO? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if this video helped out at all, subscribe for more tips and guides on Black Desert Online. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.